Pretty excited to share this tap handle with all of you. And there's a couple of tap handles that I'll occasionally come across. And when I do, I'm just super excited about something about the design, something about the way it's done. And given there can be drawbacks to any tap handles, and I'll touch on that for this one in a moment, but they can also be pretty cool. And that's one of the great things about collecting tap handles. So this one right here, we have the Old Elephant Foot IPA, and it's just a really interesting, kind of crazy design. So this is a figural style tap handle, so that means that it's essentially a portion of the tap handle, or the tap handle itself is designed to look like something. In this particular case, we've got an elephant foot. So you'll notice the nails down here. This is the foot portion, and you actually have the repeated nails on the other side there. You also do have this portion up top where it has the name. So you've got the name of the brewery, which is right up here. This is by Tampa Bay Brewing Company, and the beer itself is Old Elephant Foot. This is a part of the unit, so you'll notice right there that is all one item. So while part of the process, maybe they do add that on, the finished product is essentially one single unit, one complete piece, so that's not removable or anything like that. Same thing with the topper here. So with the topper section, that just simply is part of the tap handle. You'll notice they've got a couple of different colors on here. Primary color here, you have the gray, but you also do have this kind of like ivy type hanging leaf design that looks a little bit like hops, but which I'm assuming is intentional. Normally with beers, if it looks like hops, it's probably intentionally designed to look like hops. And then you've got that section up top. One of the things that is worth noting about these tap handles, and just in general with any of the figural ones, is that they can be fragile. There can be certain portions of them that can break. So you'll notice here we've got a little bit of damage here. Typically, if you're looking to pick up a tap handle, if you're looking to keep it in your collection for collecting purposes, then a lot of times you want to have it where there's no significant damage, so no significant chips or missing portions. This is right at the lower end of what I'd consider to be significant. But if it's something where it's just for your personal collecting, you don't intend to kind of like trade it with other collectors in the future or anything like that, you just want to have it for yourself, then it's great to look for ones that are slightly damaged. This one is actually one that got damaged in shipping, so that's always a little bit of a bummer, and you do want to be careful about when you're buying tap handles. Make sure that you're buying from a good collector, but also just be aware that no matter what, there's always the chance that something can happen during shipping. So in this particular case, that did happen during shipping. But it's still a wonderful tap handle. One of the nice things about it is most of it is still intact. Another thing to kind of call out with that is that you can tell the material that they use if you do have damage like that. So you'll note that this is a type of kind of resin that this is cast out of. So that way you can tell whether or not it's a resin or ceramic tap. Normally, if you're seeing detail like this, it's going to be something that is a resin cast. But that is from Tampa Bay Brewing Company, Old Elephant Foot IPA, and it's just a cool looking tap handle.